I want to say it's been over a week since we saw the trailer for the day before, and a lot of us were very impressed with what this game probably will offer at launch. We still don't know the release date, but we do know that they have made some improvements over some of the other trailers, gameplay trailers they've shown us in the past. And what we're going to do in this video, we're going to break down some of the things that we've learned and some things you might have missed when you guys watch this trailer. Now, before we go into it, I want to know, what do you guys think about this game in the comment section so far? What are you most excited for? What do you need to see before you're 100% convinced that this is the game for you? Let me know down in the comment section. But let's get into the video. At the very beginning of this trailer, pretty early on, we get to really see the vehicle take some type of vehicle damage. And when I say that, you're gonna see the tires on the left side get blown out. As soon as we get through this muddy terrain here, which actually looks really cool, and I love how it does slow down the vehicle, so it's not like we could just like fly through it like if it wasn't there, but I do like how it slows down the vehicle and then you can finally pick up speed. I thought that was actually really cool. But as we come out of this area right here and we head to the gas station, you're gonna hear two popping sounds, and that are the tires are getting blown out. So listen to it right now. And if you listen closely, you could hear the sound of the two tires popping, and if you look, the vehicle does, it's leaning to the left. You can see the two right tires look like they're fully inflated, but the two left tires are not. And now we know that vehicle damage will include your tires can go out. But what we did find out from this trailer is that you can repair your vehicle. Yes, so the two tires that we have, you can repair your vehicle by crafting a car repair kit. Now you will need materials to craft that, but as soon as you craft your car repair kit, you can fix your tires. So what I would like to see in other trailers or in any other videos is what other type of damage can your vehicle receive besides your tires going out. Obviously, maybe too much damage on the engine will keep it from running, but that is still something we don't know. But it is really cool to see that even if your tires blow out, you can fix that issue and then continue on the road. Now, something else that we did find is there are different types of crosshairs depending on the guns you use. And during the first trailer, all we saw was a circle crosshair, which you're gonna see on one of the pistols. But here, this AK tends to have regular crosshairs you normally see in most first-person shooters. But then also, watch when we do switch from our AK to our pistol, there are two different types of crosshairs, which is actually pretty cool to see. And honestly, I was a little worried that all the guns would have the circle crosshairs, because I definitely do like the more traditional one that you see on this AK that our character is currently using. Another cool thing we got to see is looting firsthand. I think in the very first trailer we got to see some looting, but we really didn't see too much looting in the other trailers. So it was actually really cool to see the gameplay and see that you can pretty much loot everything in the game, and you want to search these boxes because they might have some of those crafting materials to craft like that car kit that we saw at the very beginning. Now, one thing I want you guys to pay attention to this part right now is at the cash register, look what we get. And I'll show you real quick. So we're going to loot this right here, and then we're going to get a key card that has a number on it, and that number is 205. Well, if we fast forward all the way till near the end of the trailer, you're gonna see a bunker. And what number is on that bunker? Yes, you guessed it right, 205. And that was the reason why we were able to get in there so quick. A lot of people were wondering, well, how was he able to get in, the other guy wasn't? Well, it has 205, the same as the key card that we got, and that was what allowed us to get into this bunker, which is why looting is going to be so important in this game, because it will give you and allow you access to certain areas you typically would not have access to. Another feature we got to see in the gameplay was stealth is going to be a big part of this survival game. You know, some survival games you go around just running and blasting everything, but with this game and with zombies being all around, you're going to want to take your time. You're definitely going to want to take your time, be as quiet as possible, and try to make as least amount of noise as you guys can. Because if you make too much noise, you can instantly have a ton of zombies on you in a split second. And if you do that, all you're gonna be doing is drawing a lot of attention to you, unwanted attention, and we definitely don't want that in this game. Now, we did find out that there will be houses that are occupied by either other players or even other NPCs. Now, the reason why we know that is because when we got into this house, there was an alarm that was set. And when we go up to the alarm, we can see that there are 4 numbers that are really worn out. So we can actually guess this, and hopefully we get it right. If you don't, that alarm is gonna go off. And then shortly after filming this, the alarm does go off, right? So we had 2 attempts for the alarm, and then the alarm goes off. Now zombies are coming towards us. We're actually drawing attention to ourselves, and as we're looting upstairs, it even gets worse. We start to hear a siren, and then when we look out of the window, guess what we find? There is a police car and an armored vehicle headed our way. Now, what I still don't know is whether these were non-playing characters or was this players? Was this other players that maybe you pick different factions, you're part of a different colony? We don't really know too much about that. All we do know is when we look to our left, we see 2 fully armored guys locked and loaded, ready to storm the house, and we're trying to just take off to the right. So I don't know if those were non-playing characters or players. Let me know what you guys think in the comments, but that was really interesting to see either other players or other NPCs storming the house to look for us. Now, I honestly was really impressed with this trailer, and I think a lot of you guys were too. I heard nothing but really good reviews, and I heard a lot of people say that they really liked the gameplay that was shown. Now, if this game actually drops the way it's shown and the way it's been being hyped up, I think it really has a strong future. I think right now there really isn't a third-person multi-platform survival game. And if this game not only comes out on PC, but also comes on the next gens with Xbox and PlayStation 5, I think it could have a strong future, and I could see a lot of people really enjoying this game. Now, I've been trying to not get too hyped for any game because I've been disappointed recently with a lot of the games that have been released. But this indie studio that is designing this game, I'm trying to give them the benefit of the doubt. And the main reason is why, because a game that I kind of follow, I don't really play it, Tarkov, is also made by an indie company, and it was a survival game. And if any of you guys haven't taken a look at that game, I would definitely recommend you guys going out there and checking them out. I believe that was the first game that indie studio developed, and they did one heck of a job. So if you think an indie studio can't pull something like this, I would just recommend taking a look at that and seeing what a really good indie studio can bring to the table. So I just want to know what you guys think about this trailer so far. What did you guys think about the full trailer? If you guys haven't seen it, what I'll do is I will put a link to it in the description, so that way you guys can go back, watch that trailer. You already know about some of the things that I pointed out from this video, but you can watch the full trailer there, and I think it's something that once we see more gameplay, more action gameplay, maybe some player versus player combat, it will give us a better idea of what this game truly has to offer. But let me know in the comment section what you guys think, but we will wrap this video up here, and if I find out any more news on this game, I will keep you guys updated. Until the next one, Nothing But Skills is out.